Hello everybody, again Ioana, your host and your English teacher as well. Hello Theo, hello Lara, how are you?
Hello, I'm fine.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm fine too.
Okay, how was your week, Lara?
It was fine.
Okay, did you get tired, Theodora, during the last week?
I was pretty tired, yeah.
Of course, you were pretty tired, but this is our lesson 6 in season 2. So let's get started. What are we going to talk about today? Because we started talking about present perfect, simple. Now it is time to go on with present perfect continuous. Also, because I heard that you have some vocabulary problems and reading problems, we are going to read words that have silent letters. You will see what we are going to talk about. And the last one, of course, as usual, our culture corner. Today we are going to talk about British English holidays, one of the most well-known, and this one is NottingHill Carnival. Talking about present perfect continuous. How do we form this? Lara, Theo, and back home. So we have or has, and then we have been plus verb plus ing. Remember, continuous form and perfect for the verb to be. We have affirmative, long form and short form, and then we have negative, the same long form and short form. The last one is the interrogative. So for example, Theo, we have I have been walking or they have been eating. How about Theo, short form?
I've been walking.
Or I've been eating, very good. How about he, she, the long form, Lara? She
has not been walking.
How about the negative one, long form this time, Theo?
I have not been walking.
I have not been walking, very good. The negative one, short form, Lara?
I haven't been walking.
Excellent. And the interrogative one, Theo? We swap the place.
Have you been eating?
Okay, have you been eating? And Lara, for third person?
Has he been walking?
Very good. We also need some time expressions to show this action. We need specific adverbs like for and since. Example with for 3 days or for 7 years or since January. And another one we use this tense with how long. Here are some examples. We use present perfect continuous, as I was saying, with actions that started in the past and continue up to the present. Lara, can you please read the example?
I've been writing my homework all morning.
That means that you are still writing, you are still doing this stuff. B, Theo, to put an emphasis on duration. That means that I'm very interested in the duration, and usually I have since or for or how long. Theo, can you please read the example?
I've been washing the dishes for half an hour.
All right, very good. Also talking about present perfect continuous, we have irritation. If I want to express irritation and anger or criticism, has the dog chewing on my slippers? I'm showing anger. What do we have to do now? We need to fill in with present perfect continuous of the verbs in brackets. Remember, have plus been plus verb plus ing. Theo, remember, we have the algorithm and he basketball with his classmates all morning. I'm listening, Theo.
Has been playing.
He has been playing, yes. Carry on.
Basketball with his class all morning.
Yes, he has been playing basketball. Lara, the next one. How long?
How long has she been working as a doctor?
How long has she been working as a doctor? Theo, the next one.
We've been painting the house since last Monday.
Very good, Theo. We've been painting or we have been painting?
We have been painting.
Yes, that's correct. Both are correct, Theo. Bravo. And the last one, Lara?
They have been trying to fix the washing machine for almost 2 hours.
Excellent. Lara, if we have the short form, how would it sound?
They've been
Very good. They've been
trying.
They've been trying. Excellent. But this time we have the long form. And as usual, we also have everyday grammar.
This is Everyday Grammar. I'm Kaveh.
And I'm Lucia. We have a great topic for you today.
Yes, Lucia has a lot of examples prepared on the subject of have, has, and had.
Have, has, and had contain different meanings. They can show possession. I have a car. But have, has, and had can also be used to form the perfect tenses. For example, I have seen the movie. In this example, have is just a grammar function word to show that the action is completed.
Has is used with the present third person singular. With the personal pronouns she, he, and it, you would use has in most situations.
She has a new bike. It has blue ink.
Let's take a look at have.
Had is simple. It's used to show possession in the past for all pronouns and used to form the past perfect for all pronouns. Here's a tricky question for you, Lucia. What would you use with everyone or everybody?
Well, since everyone and everybody are both singular pronouns, I would use has. And that's everyday grammar.
As I was saying, my friends, Lara and Theo, here are some words. We are starting with B and D. In this case, we have some words where B is silent. That means that we don't pronounce that letter. I'm going to read and you are going to repeat after me individually, Lara and Theo. We have womb. Theo?
Womb.
All right. Means pântece. Lara, subtle. No B. Remember, subtle.
Subtle.
Very good. Subtil înseamnă. Next one, Theo. Doubt. No B.
Doubt.
Lara, dumb.
Dumb.
Comb.
Come.
Okay. Then we have thumb. Theo? Thumb. And the last one we have that. Lara?
That.
That. Very good. We have womb, subtle, doubt, dumb, succumb, comb, thumb, and that. Now we have D as a silent letter. Remember, don't read it. First one, Theo, hedge.
Hedge.
The next one, Lara, edge.
Edge.
Hedge înseamnă gard viu, edge, margine. Theo, wedge.
Wedge.
Badge, Lara.
Badge.
Insignia. Wednesday. Pay attention, no day. Wednesday.
Wednesday.
All right. Theo, handkerchief. No day. Handkerchief. I couldn't
Handkerchief.
see. When we need to blow our nose, we use a handkerchief, not a tissue. Tissue înseamnă șervețel, handkerchief înseamnă batistă. What's Wednesday?
Wednesday is a day of the week.
The third
The
one, all
third
right.
day.
Indeed. Do we use a sandwich?
We eat sandwiches.
Excellent. We eat sandwiches. And the last one, handsome. Theo, can you please repeat? Handsome?
Handsome.
Okay, give me an example with handsome, Theo.
That boy is handsome.
Yes, that boy is handsome. Handsome is the male word for beautiful. So we have for women, she's beautiful, but for males, we say Jim is handsome, good looking. So these were B and D as letters we don't pronounce. NottingHill Carnival. Where do you think Notting Hill is, Theo?
London, in
Yes.
Britain maybe?
Yes, indeed, it's in London. Usually London is split into parts, the eastern part and the western part. Western part is for posh people, for rich people, and Notting Hill is one of the well-known areas in this western part of London. So we are going to talk about Notting Hill as an area, as a neighborhood, and then we are going to talk about Portobello Market, a very special place in this Notting Hill area, and also the origins of the carnival and the show itself. Let's get started. Very interesting. Stay tuned. Before that, we also have some vocabulary. Can you please read the first one, Theo? The first word.
Thriving.
Meaning?
Very successful.
Or in Romanian, we also have înfloritor. The next one, Lara?
Posh,
Looking.
looking expensive and attractive.
Theo?
Bustling. Full of
Or-
noise, pleasant and interesting.
Indeed. Lara, next one?
Wind, to follow a course that curves or twists a lot.
This is winding, șerpuit. Next one, Theo.
Full-blooded. Complete.
Full-blooded means complete. Next, Lara.
Steel, a strong material.
Metal, a strong metal. Steel means
A strong
oțel.
metal.
And the last one, Theo.
Sequins. A small, shiny, flat piece of plastic or metal that you can sew onto
We can
clothes
sew.
to decorate.
You can sew. You can sew.
You can sew onto clothes to decorate them.
Okay, sequins. We usually have this on dresses and they are very shiny. Can you please find the Romanian word? Theo or Lara, maybe you can help me. Blouses.
Paete.
Yes, yes, very good. Indeed, this is. Talking about Notting Hill, as I was saying, very colorful. It's one of the most desirable and Instagrammable areas with iconic colors, houses and a thriving market. Posh restaurants, theaters and world-famous events are there for you. Take a look at the pictures. Colored houses and yes, interesting area. And also interesting buildings. Can you please carry on reading, Theo?
Museum of Brands is one of London's unusual museums. Here you can also find independent art spaces, such as graphic gallery dedicated to urban art.
Yes, graphic gallery, urban art. But I also said about Portobello Market. This is for you, Lara, to read. The popular market here is...
The popular market here is Portobello Market, named after the Portobello Road, which is nearby. Saturday is the main day here, although during weekdays you can also find traders who set up some market stalls.
Okay, carry on, Theo, reading, please.
The main market on Saturday is a big day for bargain hunters, but you can also buy fresh fruit and vegetables, second-hand goods and vintage clothing. Long story short, the bustling West London
Market.
market offers an endless variety of merchandise.
All right. Now, talking about their carnival. As I was saying, can you please take a look, Theo, and maybe you can share with us some of the information here.
The Notting Hill Carnival happens every year in August in the Notting Hill.
Which is in London.
It is a colorful celebration and the biggest carnival in Europe. We are going to learn new things about this carnival.
Okay. Now, my question for you. Usually at a carnival or at a street festival, food is a big feature, characteristic of any kind of festival. But have you got any idea what the most popular foods are? What can we usually have here, and not only We are going to find out later. So, NottingHill Carnival. Here are some pictures and some more info about NottingHill Carnival. Theo, the carnival in its current form
First took place in 1966 and lasts over 3 days. The August bank holiday, Monday, and 2 days before that.
Just a sec.
Over
Just a sec. Usually in England, a bank holiday is like sărbătoare oficială, nu putem să zicem sărbătoare de bancă. It's like our 24th of January or I don't know what other day during the week. So a bank holiday is usually an official day off. So yes, and 2 days before that. So that means Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Carry on, Lara.
Over 2 million people participate in the festival, and the main event, a colorful parade, music and dancing, which winds
remember
winds,
through
yes,
20
winds through 20 miles of London streets. It celebrates Caribbean culture and tradition in London.
Carry on, Theo. The carnival.
The carnival began at a small scale, almost 500 people as a local festival arranged by the West Indian community. In time, it has developed into a full-blooded Caribbean carnival.
Yes, Caribbean carnival. We can see
kids wearing costumes and a parade with floats and people walking through the streets.
So here are the floats, and here are, in this first photograph, we have many people wearing different costumes, colorful costumes. And here is a photograph with kids wearing costumes. Look, here we have kids wearing costumes, and there is a contest with these kids and their costumes, which of course they get prizes. Talking about big floats, look here in this photograph, that orange stuff and purple and red and yellow everywhere, and the guy singing, playing a trumpet. At first, the participants had no authority approval because they didn't want to approve, the authorities didn't want to approve this festival. But it was in 1987 when finally the authorities decided to be friends with these organizers at the festival instead of shutting them down. Talking about music, this is the main important characteristic of a festival, and steel bands, orchestre, care cântă la instrumente de oțel. That's why I talked to you about steel. So steel bands are found everywhere in the streets, and their music can be heard 4 miles. There are some traditional music. Theo, look, there are 37 sound systems, carry on, Theo, that play all
sorts of music, including reggae, Latin calypso, Latin calypso, and soca, being mostly heard as they are the traditional types of music. Actually, the steel drums are the main reason why the people come to the festival.
You can see in the middle a photograph with these steel drums, tobe de oțel, and also you can see the ladies who are wearing specific costumes. Theo, can you see also the third photograph with these steel drums? What's your favorite type of music, Theo? Have you got one?
I enjoy pop music.
Nice, you enjoy listening to pop music. How about you, Lara? What's your favorite type of music?
I enjoy listening to rock music.
Rock music, of course, why not? Okay, talking about food, yes, we also need to eat at a festival. And now the answer to my question about food. Yes, there are more than 300 food stalls with Caribbean food, where the most famous is jerk chicken, yeah, this is the name, jerk chicken, curried goat and rice, and peas. Curried goat and rice, meaning goat where they spread curry, the usual herb spice. And yes, and also peas. Do you like peas, Theo?
Not really.
Okay, but do you like chicken?
Yeah, I do enjoy eating.
Have you got favorite food, Lara?
Yes.
Which one?
Rice. I
You
like
rice. All right, very good. Now that we have talked about food, of course, we will talk about costumes. Yes, very colorful costumes. And for these costumes, they work for many months before the festival, and they use feathers, they use sequins and colorful material. Do you remember the Romanian for sequins, Theo?
Yeah, it's a material.
Sequins, that's shiny plastic pieces.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you sew them onto clothes.
Onto clothes. Now that we have talked about NottingHill Carnival, here is our email that you need to write to your friend. This is like a plan. You usually begin with dear, and then we have 2 paragraphs, and then you need to finish your email in a way. Of course, sign your name, because you also have a homework for next time. You need to write a letter to your friend where you are telling him or her the things that have changed in your life over the last year. What have we talked about in this lesson, Theo?
We have talked about the NottingHill Carnival.
Which takes place where?
In Notting Hill in London.
Yes, and we have also talked about present perfect continuous. Thank you, Theodora. Thank you, Lara. You've been wonderful. Don't forget to carry on reading. Don't forget to carry on learning English. And to you, my friends, thank you again. Until next time, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our lesson. And till next time, take good care. Bye-bye.
Emisiunea este susținută de Fundația Bosch România, împreună pentru viitor.